Hello, I'm Susan Fagan, your 9th District State Representative. Thank you for tuning in for my weekly updates on the 2011 session of the legislature. And thank you also for trusting me to represent you and for watching this brief legislative update today. Well, before today's update, I want to again thank everyone who attended our town hall meeting on March 19th in Spokane. I truly enjoyed meeting you and seeing some old friends and hearing your thoughts on some of the most important issues before the legislature. One topic that we discussed at the meeting was education, and I know many of us are holding our breath to see what types of budget adjustments are made to the K-12 and higher ed budgets. For as much back and forth as the legislature has put schools through with changing standards, unfunded mandates, and lack of accountability, I believe our teachers and our administrators, for the most part, are doing their best to help every child succeed. There's no doubt we need to do more to improve our dropout rate. We have to raise our graduation rate, and we have to better prepare our high school graduates for entering a community college or a four-year institution or the military. Another item I want to share today is that despite our geographical location to Western Washington, many 9th District residents would be surprised how much we have in common with our friends on the west side. For example, once you drive out of downtown Seattle, you don't have to go very far to reach rich agricultural areas. There are many small farms, orchards, both north and south of Seattle. And like our farmers and ranchers, they face the same bureaucratic nightmare when it comes to land and water issues. Stormwater is a big issue over there, just like it is for us in Eastern Washington. Overreaching water and land use regulations hinder growth and can cost us new jobs and careers. They can also adversely impact those who purchase property with the intent of selling or developing it for retirement and have since learned that new rules now prevent them from doing so. For my part, I am working with my urban counterparts to make sure they understand the incredible financial impact agriculture has on our state's economy. My message is that we cannot continue to overburden our rural partners with more and more regulations. Finally, our state economist, Dr. Arun Raha, announced the quarterly revenue forecast last week, and the news is not good. The state is still seeing a drop in sales tax collections, continued decrease in home prices, and high unemployment. Overall, state tax collections were down $780 million. That means an additional $80 million shortfall in the current budget. And for the 2011 to 2013 budget cycle, the one for which we're currently writing a new budget, we're down some $700 million. That pushes the shortfall to nearly $5 billion, that's with a B, dollars. What this means is that we're looking at a $229 million budget gap that must be addressed by June 30th. And I do not support any gimmicks to fill that hole, such as securitizing that debt or creating a 25th month. The lead budget writer suggested he was surprised by the drop in revenue. Honestly, I do not know how that could be. Those of us who come from the private sector and know our local business owners were not in the least bit surprised by those numbers. It's time for our majority party to quit stalling and put their plans on the table so lawmakers and citizens can review and offer thoughtful suggestions. The longer we wait, the worse the situation gets. So we have 105 days to solve the current and next budget's problems, and we've already used 2/3 of that time. The legislature is scheduled to adjourn April 24th. My hope is that a forward-thinking proposal will be put forward soon. I'll continue to keep you updated on the budget, and many of you have emailed me about saving particular programs, and quite honestly, our colleagues on the other side of the aisle control the agenda here in Olympia, so we haven't seen a budget yet. And until that time, all I can say is thank you for contacting me, and I'll keep your messages in mind as important decisions are being made. You're always welcome to call me as well if your issue is urgent. If you need help with a state agency or with locating a service, please call my office directly. If you'd like to meet with me, please feel free to call my office and we'll arrange a mutually workable date, either here in Olympia or in district. Our phone number is 360-786 7942. And if there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. My goal is to provide outstanding constituent services, so never hesitate to contact me. I'm Representative Susan Fagan, and thank you again for allowing me to serve you.